Hawk, and I'm going to do the Elimination Chamber review. Brandon did not, unfortunately, join me. He's sick right now, but I'm here, and I'm going to do a solo review for Elimination Chamber. So, at this moment, we are officially on the road to WrestleMania 34 or 36. I gotta remember WrestleMania 36. So we're officially on the road to 36 now. We only have we have the Hall of Fame, the NXT Takeover Tampa, which of course I will review, and then we have WrestleMania 36. I don't know what's going to happen with WrestleMania 36 yet. I don't know yet. I don't know there will be a live reactions. I really don't. Honestly, it's all on my friends. I would love to do live reactions, but I don't want to do live reactions by myself with the camera. It's not fun. I mean, I can easily do a live stream on it, but it's not really fun. So it comes to WrestleMania 36. I'll update you guys and let you know what's going on. More likely, Brandon will join me in doing live reactions, or at least watch the show. But in terms of everybody else, I don't know. I don't know about Noah. I don't know about Andre. They never call or text me, so I have no idea what's going to happen. So WrestleMania 36, there will be a guarantee review, and TakeOver Tampa for sure. There will be reviews on both those shows. Guarantee reviews, but I cannot promise you there will be live reactions. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started on Elimination Chamber 2020. A very polarizing show, to say the least. I don't know if I can grade this. But let's see. We'll see. We'll see how this does. So we open up the show with Daniel Bryan versus Drew Gulak. Yeah, someone like Drew Gulak deserves matches like this and not being fucking used as PowerPoint presentations and I'm just going to job the Braun Strowman. Yeah, no. This is the match that he needs to be in. Drew Gulak versus Daniel Bryan is exactly the type of match you thought they had. It was a technical counter submission fest. Basically, Drew Gulak was pretty much outclassing Daniel Bryan. That was the story they were telling, that Drew Gulak was actually saying like, oh, I know Daniel Bryan's moves. He's got weakness. I can exploit him. And for a good chunk of it, he was countering Bryan. He was outsmarting Bryan. He was out wrestling Bryan. That was the story. They were going back and forth with submissions. They had some hard-hitting moments. The moment that scared me, I think everybody's going to say this, Daniel Bryan gets hit with the German suplex. Now, Gulak German suplex and basically releases him in midair. So normally when you see stuff like that, they usually flip, and Bryan or the guys will usually like land on their feet or on their back or something. Okay, we get that. But Drew Gulak Germaned him, like flew him, like if Lesnar was hurling like a cruiserweight, hurls him, and Bryan lands on his neck. The main thing I said when I saw that was, oh shit. Oh shit. I thought he was dead. I thought his neck was broken. Holy shit. That was fucking stupid. But wow. Bryan still continued the match for another 5 minutes. Jesus Christ. Like, you have to watch that highlight. You'll probably find that highlight somewhere on the internet. If you did not watch the match, definitely check out that match. But be careful with that spot. That looked like it sucked. Thankfully, it looks like Bryan's okay, but God, that was awful. That scared me. But at the end of it, though, near for countering, Bryan hits the label lock, and Gulak passes out. Daniel Bryan wins, and he gives respect to Drew Gulak. This was way better than I thought it was going to be. Like, I knew this match would be good, if given the potential. I have no doubt in my mind this was a Daniel Bryan move to fight Drew Gulak. I know for a fact that Vince McMahon did not put this match together and say, hey, this would be a great match. No. This was Daniel Bryan basically say, hey, you're doing this storyline with Drew Gulak and me. I want a match with Drew Gulak. And Vince was like, well, okay. And it was a great opener. I thought this was a great opener to start off. So, praise to both men. I would love to see these guys have a rematch. Do a 30-minute Ultimate Submission match. I would love it. Next, we get Andrade Cien defending the United States Championship against Humberto Carrillo. Like it how I say it, like that. By far the best out of their matches, I think. They've had quite a few matches in the past. This was by far their best match, at least I can remember. Great match, great luchador style wrestling, a lot of near falls, countering, roll ups. But at the end of it, though, Andrade rolls up. Alberto grabs the tights and retains the championship. I'm going to make a prediction, and because I've been kind of teasing, I think the best way to do this is to do a four-way at WrestleMania. Andrade versus Humberto Carrillo versus Rey Mysterio versus Angel Garza. They're all linked together. You notice they've all been linking together somehow. I think they're going to do a four-way match. And I think they should. I think the four of those guys in the ring together will kill it. And there's some stories they're telling, and I think I'll bring that U.S. title, make it mean something better. So having those four guys in, that's my prediction. I think we're going to get a four-way match. But still, I thought it was a great match. So starting up, good start for this show. So not bad at all. Next match, we have the Elimination Chamber match, the first one out of two, for SmackDown Tag Team Championships. We got Miz and Morrison defending against the New Day, the Usos, Heavy Machinery, the Lucha House Party, and the team that came out last, Ziggler and Rude. Start off with New Day and Usos, figured it would. Then out came Lucha House Party. Now I gotta pause here because I couldn't tell this was a botch. But starting the match, Lince Dorado gets launched. I think he gets thrown. And the spot they were trying to do is he gets thrown and he jumps onto the side of the chamber and he would start climbing like Spider-Man. But we've seen that spot countless. But what happened? I don't know if this was a botch or not, but he jumps. He grabs on and then he slips. And I think, oh my God, he's going to get hurt. I thought he was going to fall off and get hurt bad. And then he was dangling with his feet. His feet were still caught in the holes of the fence, of the chain fence. And he just pulls himself up. I was like, oh, whew, that scared me. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. Then we have Miz and Morrison getting the match. And then we have Heavy Machinery. Lince Dorado gets on the top of the chamber and swings off, basically doing a shooting star press, I think similar to Kalisto back in the last Tag Team Chamber match in 2015, I believe it was. Lucha House Party was eliminated. Ziggler and Roode came out next. Otis tried to go after Ziggler by smashing him through the pod. This has never been done before. So Otis goes and charges, Ziggler's in front of the Lexan glass. And we obviously know what's going to happen. He's going to run through and he's going to try to put Ziggler through the thing. Ziggler moves. Not only does Otis go through the door, he goes through out the other end, out of the chamber match itself. Falls out. Can't say I haven't seen that before. So that was pretty cool. And of course, Tucker's all alone, so he gets eliminated. Shortly after, Rude and Ziggler, they're mocking Otis. Haha, you didn't get the girl, which by the way, Ziggler got asshole chance. I hate you, Ziggler. Otis is the most relatable human being on the planet. Fuck you, Ziggler. They get taken out by the Usos. They're eliminated. Then we have the New Day be the next ones to be eliminated. Now it's Usos, Morrison, Miz. Goes back and forth for a good 3-4 minutes, but Miz and Morrison end up getting the upper hand and retaining the Tag Team Championships. I'll say this, there were parts of this match that were very slow and the crowd was kind of dead. But I thought this was a fun chamber match. I don't care what anybody says, I thought this was a lot of fun. I thought it had some nice spots, it had some good stories, and build for what possibly could happen at Mania. I thought this was a fun match. I do not care for the Tag Team Chamber matches, though. But they tried the first time in 2015. It was okay, but not really memorable. They did it a second time here. It was fun. It was a fun match. But I don't think they should do any more tag team chamber matches. Do the traditional 6-person, whether it's women, men. I think they need to do that from now on. So, this match was fun, but in my personal opinion, I think they should not do the tag team chamber matches anymore. Just a little too much for me personally. But again, this match was fun. Not going to take anything away. Miz and Morrison retained, which I figured they would. So that's about it. I just thought it was a fun match. Some people might disagree. I've heard people say this match was kind of boring. It was just average. That's their opinion, but Deluxeman, guys like Deluxeman were on Twitter saying it was just decent. The match wasn't that good. Came out, this is the same guy that said that thinks Shotzi Black, he doesn't get Shotzi Blackheart, so can't always take him seriously. I'm sorry for throwing him under the bus, but again, it's his opinion. But I thought the match was fun, though. Next, we get Aleister Black versus AJ Styles, no disqualification match. This match was not bad. I want to say it right now, this match was not bad. But it wasn't that intriguing. In my opinion, this is when the show really started to go down just a tad bit. Black and Styles, I thought, was a solid match. I know these two can have awesome matches, and you think with a no DQ situation, this would have been great. But it just felt like something was missing. Like the crowd was like half into it and half not. I mean, there's some cool spots in here. Black painting the mirror on AJ through the table. So there's some spots in there. Gallows Anderson interfered, which, by the way, I want to point this out. It's a no DQ match. Why didn't Gallows Anderson interfere in the match earlier? I'm just saying. But they interfere. The three of them attack Black towards the end. It looks like they're going to finish him off until Taker comes out. He gets rid of Gallows Anderson and he chokeslams AJ. Disappears. So it's clear they're going to be AJ Taker Mania at this point. And then Black hits this black mass, and AJ took this and sold this like he got shotgun to the head. Bam. God, I love AJ selling on that black mask. That looks sick. Black wins. I figured that was going to be let's be honest, this match was kind of predictable. Black was going to win and do the interference by Taker. It's exactly what happened. If this was a Raw match, this would be good. But for pay-per-view wise, it just felt like it was missing something. It wasn't terrible. This is not aiming a bad match. This kind of goes to the same level like an AJ Nakamura WrestleMania 34, where you know these guys can have an awesome match, but the match just ends up being either just good or decent. You know what I mean? So that's my issue. I thought this match was just a good, solid, like, Raw match. Didn't feel pay-per-view quality to me. Next match, Street Profits versus Seth Rollins and Murphy. Crowd was dead throughout most of this match. The match itself was just there. I thought the Raw match back on Raw was a lot better. I have not seen their Saudi Arabia show match, so I couldn't even tell you that one. But I guess this was probably their weakest match. You had the Street Profits, Seth Rollins, and Buddy Murphy in this match, and you think this match would be great, but just the crowd was just not into it a whole lot. And most of the crowd was just dead. And suffer for it, because the match suffered because of it. Because I think if the crowd was more into it, then I think I would have been more invested to it. Viking Raiders came out, they attack AOP. AOP and Viking Raiders run out. Everyone behind is down on the ring towards the end, and Kevin Owens comes out to the crowd eating popcorn. Seth Rollins finds Kevin Owens like, "What do you think you're doing?" And Rollins gets popcorn in his face thanks to Kevin Owens, and then Angelo Dawkins came out and just spikes him, just shoulder blocks Seth Rollins into next week, and that looks sick too. Street Profits end up retained by pinning out Buddy Murphy. Street Profits retain. Seth Rollins is arguing by Murphy like, "What the hell happened?" And then Kevin Owens comes out, stuns Seth Rollins. And then that's basically it. Game match, I think it would be a fine TV match. But it didn't really do anything for me. It really did not do anything for me, personally. This is clearly now going to end with Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens at Mania. I don't know what stipulation. This clearly has to be a stipulation. It cannot be a one-on-one match. And I will say this. I hope this ends at Mania. I do agree with a lot of people that I really hope this feud ends at WrestleMania. It's dragging out. It's not that interesting. The whole Monday Messiah thing is dumb. I'm sorry. I cannot buy Seth Rollins as this cult leader, like this Messiah, this bona fide Christian type of character. It's laughable. It does not work. It doesn't. So I don't know what Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens are going to do, but I guarantee they're going to have a one-on-one match at Mania. I don't know if it's going to be a stipulation match, maybe last man standing, steel cage. I have no idea. Excuse me. But again, this match was just there. It was just a there match, honestly. Next, 3-on-1 handicap match. Nakamura, Cesaro, Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman. By far the weakest of the matches. By far. Not even a contest. This was a match I was least looking forward to the most and ended up being the worst match on the card. That being said, no one's going to remember this match for the match itself. They're going to remember this for the ending. This is the whole Taker, Brock Lesnar, WrestleMania 30 situation. No one cared about the match. The match sucked. But it was the ending. Sami Zayn pins Strowman is the new Intercontinental Champion. That surprised me. I don't think anybody was expecting it. They were thinking Strowman was going to get the easy victory. It's going to be Strowman, Sheamus possibly at Mania for the title. And they threw a curveball, had Zayn win. Let me remind you, Zayn is one of the best wrestlers out there. But you would never know that because of how WWE has been booking him as of late. When I see Sami Zayn on my screen, I'm like, oh, God, I'm so sick of him. But there was a time he was one of my favorites. I love this guy. This guy was having great matches with guys like Kevin Owens and Cesaro. This guy is great. He's a great underdog babyface. He has not won a championship in 5 years. The last championship he ever held was the NXT World Championship. Ever since coming to the main roster, he's not won a tag team title. He's not won a world championship. He's never won Money in the Bank. Never a Royal Rumble. This is his first championship he's ever won since coming to the main roster. I hate his attire. I don't know what the fuck that attire is about. I'm not a fan of his heel work right now. I wish he'd go back to being a babyface. But fucking A, Sami Zayn deserves this. Excuse me. Zayn wins. Then he becomes the new Intercontinental Champion. I have no idea now what's going to happen. There were rumors about Nakamura and Sami Zayn at Mania. I don't know if that's still up for grabs. I don't know if they'll be doing Zayn and Strowman one-on-one. I don't know if they'll do like a multi-man match for Intercontinental Championship, whether that's like a four-way, maybe like a ladder match. I have no idea what they're going to do. I really have no idea what they're going to do. But Sami Zayn's the Intercontinental Champion. Long overdue. Long overdue. Main event. Elimination Chamber match where the winner would fight the Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. Natalya, Liv Morgan, Asuka, Ruby Riott, Sarah Logan, and Shayna Baszler. I don't even know how to grade this match. I do not know how to grade this chamber match. Ruby and Natalya start the match. Sarah Logan comes in, double knees to Natalya onto the pod door. Three of them are going at it. Then Baszler comes out. How would I describe this match? Okay, it's basically taking like 5 extremely talented human beings, regular human beings, talented ones though, playing this match. But then the 6th person is Jason Voorhees. I think that's the best way to describe this match. 5 regular people who are talented, but then the 6th person is Jason fucking Voorhees. I think we all know how this ends. Baszler gets out, immediately goes after Sarah Logan, taps her out within seconds. Goes after Ruby Riott, taps her out. In 60 seconds, Shayna Baszler has eliminated Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan on her own. Goes after Natalia, slamming the door right on Natalia. Natalia is in between the door and the pie. She's slamming the door in between her. Taps her out. Within 2 minutes, Shayna Baszler has eliminated 3 opponents. For the rest of the couple minutes, Shayna Baszler is just walking around, smiling, and just dusting herself off like, okay, who's coming out next? Out comes Liv Morgan. She gets a little bit of offense in, trying her best, but Shayna's just too fucking good. She grabs her, she swings her on the side of the cage, and then she swings her again. Head hits the freaking Lexington door. That looks sick. Goes up towards Asuka, which Liv as I watch this, and she's just dangling her, and Liv Morgan passes out. Liv Morgan's out. Shayna Baszler has eliminated 4 people. 1 person remains, and it's Asuka. The very first 2-time NXT Women's Champion. And her second reign went over 400 days. Versus Asuka, who is the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion and never lost it. She relinquished it. 2 of the most dominant women in NXT in WWE, period, in the match. Going on for 3-4 minutes, but Baszler just beats Asuka. She passes out, done. Baszler basically choked everybody out. A clean sweep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by herself. Well, if your goal is to make Shayna Baszler this serious threat, then mission accomplished. She was basically a serial killer in this match. It's like, I'm going to kill you. Oh, now you're next. Oh, you're my next victim. Oh, I love you. You're pretty blonde. I'm going to go after you. Asian, gotta go after you. She was a freaking serial killer in this match, just taking them out one by one. So it was official. It is extremely predictable, but it is what it was. Shayna Baszler versus Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. It was predictable, but let's be honest, this was the right outcome. I mean, let's think about who would Becky realistically face at this moment that would be a big name for Mania. Asuka? She's already beaten Asuka. Liv Morgan? No. Sarah Logan? No. Natalia? Oh, God, no. Ruby Riott? Ruby Riott just got back. She needs more time to build. Kairi Sane, if they would build her up more properly as a threat, then yeah. Shayna Baszler's the only one. She's the only one that makes sense. So we're getting Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler at WrestleMania. How will the match go? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know what the match will be. Maybe it'll suck. Maybe it'll be outstanding classic. I have no idea. But this was the right outcome to do. The match itself, I don't even know how to grade this match. This wasn't your typical chamber match. This was basically, we're going to show Shayna how dominant she is. We're going to show everybody that Shayna is not some jobber. She's not just some other woman. She's a fucking beast. That's what this match was. It was Shayna's going to destroy everybody. That's what she did. She destroyed everybody. So I don't even know how the match was. So, all right, so we'll go to a few comments here. Harry Flynn, Flip 14, Hayne Preston, Ricky Rama, that's former Fafa Fui. I think the women's division just jumped the shark. They can't main event pay-per-views anymore. Well, to be fair, I mean, their women's division is not the best. I mean, I'll say this, the biggest problem is doing the split. Okay, I think if they would just kept buying the women's division and just put on one brand, you could do something. With XFL reigns taken, do you think they'll have a second season? I don't know. I would like it to be. I can't answer that. My Chemical Romance fan. I wonder if you're a My Chemical Romance fan. I'm so happy Shayna and Sami on Chi. Awesome. I'm glad for you too. Yeah, Sami definitely deserved it. I was done watching wrestling until Sami won and Shayna won. Interesting. I can't wait for you to take on your 53-year-old Goldberg being a Fiend. I think you know the answer to that. Don't push my buttons. You know exactly how I feel about that. Guess what? It's still the same. It's fucking horseshit. I love Sami. Well, I love Big Larry too. I almost quit watching wrestling after Goldie William Goldberg. I think I know what you're talking about. Thoughts on Gulak? Gulak to me was one of those guys that he's a good worker, but something about him I never got behind. Don't get me wrong, yeah, one of his best matches here today, but I've never been the biggest fan. Even back in the Cruiserweight Classic, there was something about it I was just like, I don't get. He's great and all, but I need to see more. I think this was one of the matches where I'm like, okay, now I see how good Gulak is. Will Roman beat Goldberg? I think you can answer that. More likely. But I think that's going to be it, guys. That's about it. I have no idea how to even grade the show. I have no idea. Because it's even this main event, I don't know. This main event, I have no idea how to judge it. I can't even tell if it was a match. This was basically a one-woman massacre. So that's basically it. So again, guys, before I end this video off, again, there will be a TakeOver Tampa review, and then there will be a WrestleMania review. I have no idea about live reactions for WrestleMania. I don't know yet. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I got to head on out, though. Take care, all my peeps. See you guys next.